There's a lot to be said about what all of this means to me. And some of it truly can't be put into words, which is part of how I know the love I have for this is real. I first found bodybuilding when I was a senior in high school. I started lifting and getting into fitness the year prior, and one night at work, my friend Mackenzie showed me a picture of Amanda Latona, one of the OG Bikini Pros. I saw that picture and immediately thought, that's gonna be me one day. The next year, 2014, I competed in my first show, the Kentucky Derby. In hindsight, I was nowhere near stage ready, but as soon as I stepped foot on that stage, I was overwhelmed by this weird, warm feeling and the thought, this is where you belong. See, even from that first prep, bodybuilding taught me about myself, what I want in life, and what I will and won't take from others. Investing time and energy into your being has a profound effect. It made me stand stronger in my convictions. It taught me to stop accepting less than I deserve from others and from myself. It showed me in a whole new way what you can achieve when you're intentional and relentless in your pursuit. It helped show me how truly capable I was and am, and that belief started trickling into every area of my life. 2017 to 2018 were some of the hardest years of my life. I lost my health, both physical and mental, as a result of getting breast implants. And in losing those two things for a time, I feel like I lost a lot of myself. I accepted treatment from others that I didn't deserve. I didn't wake up with joy for no reason, but the opposite. But part of what kept me going, what kept me fighting, what kept me searching for my truth was knowing in my heart that I would get back to where I felt like I belonged. That my life was made for more than depression and pain and love that wasn't truly love at all. That if I was intentional and relentless in my pursuit, I would find the truth and the healing I was so desperately searching for. While that drive is something I've spent all 25 years of my life building, bodybuilding was one of the biggest catalysts for my own inner transformation. I've been through my own personal hell and back again. I fought through pain, hurt, fear, anger, despair, and hopelessness. And today, I get to come home. To the place that's taught me about myself, about life, and ultimately to the place that saved me many times in the 6+ years I've been doing it. It's no one's job to understand what this means to me but me. So it's time to work, and it's time to shine. And as an old poem once said, let me radiate only love, only light, only healing. It's show day. We made it. We're here. My hair looks really cute. Yeah, good morning. It's show day. I just took my progress photos for Jason and Alex. I'm gonna send those there. I've literally been up since 4:45, which is 5:45 my time. Very grateful that I had a nice, good BM this morning. First thing when I woke up, not even after coffee, like first thing, I was like, I've been blessed. But it's here. I'm gonna take my hair down. I did it last night. I'm gonna touch it up. I'm gonna start my makeup.
To make this my mission, I've been thinking about my vision. Pour out my feelings.
Don't you dare cry.
My feeling, the layers to my soul. 'Cause I'm from a track, I check the hoe. Yeah, I'm at a lab in the end.
The key with lash application is to not let them smell your fear. They know. You gotta become one with the lash. Actually, my real secret is plop, anchor, pinch. So like you just plop the sucker on, you get it where you want it, you get your anchors down, so your corners. Also, it always helps if you're like looking down into your mirror instead of like up. And then you just put her where you want her. So these lashes, if you guys remember a couple of videos ago, one of you sent me a bunch of lashes from your business. So XOXO Kalani, these are the style Sade, and they are literally a perfect stage lash. So with a stage lash, what you want to keep in mind is you want to have a nice full lash, but you don't want one that is so full, one, that it hides your eye makeup, but two, that it casts a giant under eye shadow. So if you have a really, really thick and fluffy and long lash, what's gonna happen with stage lights coming down is you're gonna get a big shadow under here. It's gonna make your eyes look tired, it's gonna make them look heavy, and you just won't look as like fresh and awake. Whereas you get just like, what I like about these is they are very fluffy and wispy, but they're nice and thinned out like towards the ends. So they're just, I don't know, they're just really stunning. Also, always trim your lashes to fit your eye, because what you also don't want is to just feel like you're getting stabbed by your eyelash all day long, because nobody likes that.
Making money like a man, laying in my eyes like shrimp, recondition that I'm in, coming with the freshness, yeah, I got that brand new shit, I bought it so I don't pay rent, all my boys are pussy whip, coming with the freshness, yeah.
Say hi, Mom.
Hello everyone.
It's everyone's favorite stage mom. She's here with me, but the glam is ready. Here we are. So I did like a little cut crease glitter smoky eye, big wavy hair. This will fall a little bit before I get on stage, so it's not quite as curly, but I am about to go get my last coat of bronzer, then head to the athlete meeting, and then prejudging starts at 11. We probably won't go on, if we're lucky, until like 1, because there's a natural show before ours, and then the Central USA starts. So I have a lot of time on my hands today, more than likely, but regardless, here we are.
So I'm very proud of you guys for coming out, because I know how difficult it has been to train, diet, with everything that's been going on with gyms closures and getting the right amount of food and the right amount of time in the gym. So, Anna, myself, and my staff, thank you. We know it's been very difficult. We got to push through tonight with these restrictions. Respect my wishes, respect yourself, so we can get through this show. And don't think it's not going to happen. Because I'm telling you right now that there will be people watching. Okay? So let's follow the rules and everybody will be good. If you
Coming!
Hi, guys.
Hello. Where's Mom? Where's Mom?
She's swimming laps.
Oh, really?
She's
What an animal. I love it.
I'll get the good angles, you know?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think you're just drying out like literally every 30 minutes to an hour at this point.
That's kind of how I feel, because I was like, I felt flat this morning, but I also felt a little fluidy this morning, and it might, like, I was like, it's because I woke up an hour and a half early.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's just normal for me.
Yeah,
But
it just keeps getting crisp, both of you. Just getting crispier and crispier.
Crispy! I don't have my bottoms on. I took them off.
darn, I was gonna get one of us together. All right, Mom. I'm going downstairs.
Maynard.
Ethan.
Jealousy.
All right, guys. Next time I'll be in this room, prejudging will be over. Let's do it. A pro tip: use a little rolling suitcase for shows instead of like a bag you have to carry. Because one, you don't want to leave marks on your tan, but two, it's also just way more convenient. Hopefully you can hear me through this thing. But yeah, 141. Hopefully that's a good number today. Like I just said in my little writing, cross my heart and hope to fly. Let's fucking do it. Hi, everybody! Hi, Jen! You can't tell who anyone is, like, with these on. Down there. The gang's all here. Represent that. It's my favorite mama bear.
Light green, squeaky clean, so he buy me nice things. I fiend, bigger bling, only register ka-ching. Too high, too fly, when they look up at the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, superwoman, say my name. He said beggars can't be choosy. I said it's Gucci, I'm couture like the movies. Don't need face tuning, Jamba Juice, looking smoothie. No GMO, these bananas never bruising. If you can't remember two things, I never needed luck. See my haters say what's up, best part of waking up. Like Folgers in your cup, grinded everything I got. They gave up, but I have not. Now I rock at the top. Making money like a mint, laying in my ice like shrimp. Main condition that I'm in, coming with the freshness. Yeah, I got that brand new shit. I bought it so I don't pay rent. All my boys are pussy whipped, coming with the freshness. Open up for a tree, never saw only sweet. Swish it, rinse and repeat. You wanna get like me?
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Face the rear.
There we go.
Go, Em.
And thank you, ladies.
Atta girl.
Next up, switching to flat.
All right, guys. So, as you saw from the footage, we did it. we made it back on stage. So prejudging is over. It went really, really fast, like very fast. And so I'm just chilling with my legs up here. Make sure I can let any fluid drain back through my legs. Don't put any more in there. You really should spend your time between prejudging and finals just off your feet, kick them up, chill out. Had a meal, had some water, and we're waiting to go back for finals. But felt so good. Literally the second I got off stage, because Sue like waited backstage for me, the second I like stepped down off stage, I honestly like started to tear up as I was like walking away. But like when I got off stage, I just immediately started crying and hugged Sue. And then when I got to my mom and like Chanel, started crying again. Felt so good. And it was very cool because like standing backstage, I just felt very calm. Like, oh, okay, there's not a streak. But like surprisingly calm for not having done this for over 4 years at this point. But I referred to it as like a calm rage, just like ready to go, just like let's do this kind of a thing. Should I put calm rage on the internet? I don't know if that's gonna be taken the wrong way. Anyway, whatever. Who cares at this point? But I just felt ready, and when I got up there, I was like, yep, it just felt like I've been doing this my whole life, kind of a thing. So it's good to be back. It's good to be home. So we'll see what the evening brings. I'm just gonna chill for now, and I'll see you in the next clip. My mom just came back and...
Those were the flowers the lady called you about. So I said she was coming into the lobby right as I came out of the elevator, so I heard her go up and start asking about Emily Duncan, and I said, well, I'm her mother.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's my friend Ari. That's the one that I stay with when I'm in Texas.
Okay.
Well,
hi. Hi. You look so pretty. Thanks for my flowers. Yeah, you're welcome.
Ari, your favorite Leo. But dude, they actually are really fucking pretty.
Wow, they're gorgeous.
For real.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that shit. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick. My mom literally just left to go get food, and then she immediately came back. She's like, hey, the lady from the florist was like walking in while you...
Keep me posted.
I shall. I
love you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Face the rear. And face the front. And I'll do diagonal, please.
Number 141, Emily Duncan. Ball, making the winner of your Bikini Open C Division number 141, Emily Duncan. the 2020 NPC Central USA Championship goes to number 147, Anna Kate Tillison.
Alright you guys, so I'm obviously back home. I just wanted to come on here and close out the video. So finals, we got off stage at like 11 o'clock. Normally how NPC shows go is the only time you do your full individual presentation is, at least for like the divisions that aren't like men's bodybuilding, classic physique, women's physique, where the top 5, or like fitness, where like the top 5 get to do their actual choreographed routines in terms of, you know, bikini, figure, all that stuff. At men's physique, we normally only do our full presentations at prejudging, but at this show, at finals, they allowed everyone to do their full presentations again, which, you know, I can appreciate after everything that all of us competitors have been through, like trying to get back on stages, you know, them just trying to give us more stage time. So I do appreciate that. It just made finals actually last longer than prejudging did, which literally never happens. So by the time I got off stage, all I wanted to do was drink some ice water because I was so thirsty, and shower, eat my last meal, and go to sleep. And that's exactly what I did. But it was a beautiful day. It was very similar to my first show in that I really got to soak up just the amount of love that I had there. Like, some of my best friends were there. My mom was there. I wish my dad could have been there, but he was watching the dogs. But just surrounded by love and good energy. All the girls backstage were so fun, so great. The show itself was amazing. Ann and Jack put on a great show for us, especially again after everything that's happened. They worked super hard to make the show happen for us. I was actually supposed to do their show in St. Louis in April, before everything got shut down. And so when they announced that they were doing this one, I was like, I'm just gonna do this one instead. And they were actually able to transfer my entry from that show that got canceled to this one. And I'm really glad I did because they put on an awesome show. I am so happy to be back, but I also like want to be fully honest and be like, I'm not fully satisfied with what I brought this weekend. I'm very happy with it in the sense that, you know, I'm glad I got to see how it all came together. I'm still waiting for actual stage shots, but I think there's just a couple things that we need to refine. And, you know, like Jason and I have talked about this, Alex and I have talked about this in terms of going into this show this upcoming weekend. Got to bring my glutes in a little tighter. And honestly, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but the main goal in terms of hardness and leanness is national level shows, right? Essentially, we're kind of holding out the super hard conditioning within the bikini division guidelines, obviously not pulling that thing where people like knowingly come in too hard and too lean for the division. Like, that's not being awarded anymore, and I really appreciate that. Like, it's not just about being crazy shredded, right? Sandy, who is one of the head judges, has really been getting on competitors and coaches about not coming in overly shredded, overly hard within the bikini division, and they truly are starting to not award that anymore. Versus, if you remember when I competed in 2016, I was very lean, I was very small, I was very shredded. Whereas this time around, I'm a lot fuller, I'm a lot denser, a little bit softer. So kind of finding that middle point between those two physiques, because I do have some hardening up and tightening up to do before national shows start at the end of the month. But I am going into another show this upcoming weekend, so I'm going straight back into a peak week. Our goal with this peak is to come in a little leaner, a little tighter. So my peak, I'm not peaking on as high of carbs, so my carbs are a little bit lower. I don't put out my macros regardless because they're not relevant to anyone but me. Just know they are lower to try and bring me in a little harder and a little tighter and a little leaner. And what we're also going to try is, because on Saturday I looked better at finals than I did at prejudging, and we think part of that was just, like, Saturday I woke up a little bit flat, and we figured, just because I'm somebody that I'm not super difficult to fill out, we figured that, you know, okay, we follow the load plan that we had set up for Saturday, get a couple meals and you do your pump up, all that stuff, and you'll be good for prejudging. I was still a little flat at prejudging, and it just wasn't as crisp as I would have liked it to be and as we would have liked it to be. So we're going to experiment potentially with doing a harder load on Friday night, so that hopefully Saturday prejudging, also along with food and water on Saturday morning, I come in just harder and tighter at prejudging on Saturday. But within a peak week, everything is subject to change by the day. I send photos twice a day, first fasted in the morning, and then in the evening after I've had, you know, multiple meals in me, the majority of my water for the day, things like that, just to compare the two looks. But now is the time when the competitor in me really gets to come out. And like I said this on Instagram stories this morning, like this is where a lot of my like intensity comes out is, you know, I've had that first show of the season now, and I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. It was already go time, but it's even more go time now. Like I know the changes that I want and I need to make. We're making it happen, and that's it. So I'm just, it's like a little inferno. It's like a little wildfire in here. It's burning. We're ready to go, and I'm excited. My main goal with that, I mean, aside from like what I just said about like coming in tighter, harder, leaner, all that stuff, is getting to wear my new suit color. So that will debut at this next show. And then just getting more stage time, because you know, part of why I wanted to do a second regional show, even though I'm already qualified, so like I did what I needed to do, is just getting more stage time because I've been gone for so long. So that way when it comes time where it really counts, aka national level shows where I could turn pro, I'm ready to go. I already feel pretty ready to go, but like you can never have too much practice, I don't think. So I'm super excited, really happy to be back. I genuinely, like this morning when I like got up and it was time for me to like get started on my stuff, I just felt like I felt it, you know, this whole time, but it's just something different once you've hit that first stage of the season, especially after it being so long. Is like I felt that competitor energy in me that's off-putting for a lot of people, because I know that my audience is mostly lifestyle people, so a lot of this is very not relatable to people, but I'm going to share it anyway because like this is what I do, and I hope that if anything is relatable to you, it's the drive and the work ethic. And if I inspire you to do anything, it's to up your own game in your own life. So this is where my intensity and my kind of like hardness gets to come out a little bit. But I feel my energy, and it's good to feel it. So that's it for me. I'm so freaking happy to be back. I really am. Like, how many times in this video am I gonna cry? But I really am so happy to be back and so grateful to be back. And I freaking love this sport so much, and the people in it, and the community, and the energy of it. It's great. So it's a blessing to be a part of it. So that's it for me. I am done rambling, and I love you. So if you enjoyed this video, if you are excited about this return, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you're new to me, new to my channel, and you've never seen me compete before, I have a whole playlist of competition vlogs from back in the day. I have a whole playlist of my last prep if you want to see more of that evolution. But that's it for this video. I love you. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you wish. Turn on that little notification bell, ding, 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 so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you.